2 of the UH League. We had some great games tonight. What do you think, Ryan? It's a pretty good competitive league tonight, but it was pretty intense tonight. What do you think?
Yeah, real good, man. We went to double OT, so can't get better than that, you know.
Oh yeah, a lot of hard-fought games. A few games were kind of one-sided, but for the most part, it was a pretty good night. Starting off with Michigan versus Gonzaga. Both teams going in 1-0. Pretty good battle. They actually were tied back and forth the whole way. It was kind of a 1 and 2 point game all throughout, and it ended up going down to the wire where Michigan pulled it out 72-67. It was a pretty intense battle. I think this might be a preview of one of the championship games. What do you think?
There's a high possibility. I mean, Michigan's 2-0 now. I think only them and Syracuse stay undefeated. Gonzaga, I actually picked Gonzaga to win it. They did, they let me down, and they got the L. So, but Michigan looked good.
Michigan, again, we got to put our foot in our mouth. You guys told me after the game, never put you as an underdog. So maybe you had something to say there. But that was definitely a good game. You guys kept your word and kept composed. Great showing tonight, guys. Good win.
Yeah.
The second game we watched was Oregon versus Pepperdine. This game went in double overtime. It ended up 64-61. Oregon pulled it out in a double OT battle. Man, that was a great game.
Yeah.
A lot of big shots after big shot. Deion Taylor played very well. He actually, stepped it up and made some big shots down the stretch. They closed that game out, but it was a nail biter.
Yeah, no, Oregon, actually last week they didn't do so well. I thought they were going to get blown out, but no, they ended up winning it double overtime. So
great game, man. I think it was pretty intense, and I'm actually glad to see that one. That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a good one. But third on the list was actually Syracuse versus North Carolina.
Blowout.
Oh, wow, definitely. Well, they both came in 1-0. One did not leave that way.
Yeah.
North Carolina had a rough game. They didn't play so well. It looked like they had some challenges with the chemistry. It looked like they had, Austin Brewer did his best. He played very well, but it just wasn't enough. It was 73-57 Syracuse. And Manny actually was one of the key components to that win. But Ryan Nakamura actually really played well also. He actually he had another 20-plus point game. He had 21 points in the first half. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah, and then I got balls. Like, Manny was getting rebounds, but, I mean, they got to put a body on him, get him out of there. And somebody's going to have to stop Ryan Nakamura, man.
Yeah.
Nobody's been able to stop him yet, so... I don't know when they're playing Michigan. I'll have to check the schedule, but that's going to be an interesting game.
It seems like every time you shut one of them down, because Justin Willis stepped up and had another 20 points in a row in the first half. It just seems like every time you shut someone off, the next guy steps up. It's
a good team.
It's a tough team. It's going to be interesting down the stretch.
Yep.
But we interviewed Manny, and we want to go ahead and go to Manny right now and see what he had to say. So, Manny, you dropped 28 points tonight, man. You had a pretty big showing. You guys pulled out a pretty impressive win over a decent team. How do you feel about your performance tonight?
Hey, it was good, man. Teamwork. Kept the ball moving, I was moving, and we did well.
So you credited that was a good team victory. You guys played pretty well, I gotta say. You guys, what do you think your chances are going forward?
Oh, I think there's little doubt we'll be in the final running.
Okay. Man of short words. Big Manny. Good game tonight, man, and we'll see you next week.
I appreciate it. You're the star, not me, man. I appreciate you.
The last game of the evening was Arizona versus Duke. This game started off, it was pretty close. It stayed close throughout. Looked like fatigue setting. It was a war of attrition. It looked like Duke ended up just kind of pulling away the game. Deion Robinson played very well, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't a 40-point game, but he played well. But, I think Big John was just too much again.
Yeah, John's hard to handle. They got to figure out how to stop that guy, which is, I don't know how you do it. I mean, he's a beast.
Well, they did a better job tonight. That zone hurt him a little bit, but he ended up...
wasn't able to drive.
Yeah, he still ended up with 16 points and 15 rebounds. I mean, it was a pretty good night for John. And we actually got a chance to catch up with John. And here's what he had to say. So, John, good game tonight. You had 16 points and 15 rebounds, double-double, and a pretty big win. You guys won by 20 points. How do you feel about the game tonight?
Good. It's good to have our whole team, and felt like our chemistry was good. A good group of guys. So, I mean, just the camaraderie is good for me, and it's good to have the W also.
Okay, you guys going forward, you guys got some pretty good matchups coming up. How do you guys see your chances?
I think we have really good chances. We move the ball well. We got good size, good shooters. I think for us, we're trying to go all the way. That's our goal.
Okay, well, good luck. Well, that does it for us here at in Roseville, California. Just remember, UH, we're coming. We got some. We're bringing some talent down to Vegas this year, so we look forward to meeting all you guys and making a pretty competitive showing. So, you got anything to add, Ryan?
Nope, just get ready in Vegas. We'll see you there.
We coming. That's it.